Oh, this is Mr. Hornby 3. This is the Mr. Hornby 3 show. And today, I am going to be let me straighten up this frickin' tripod because it's frickin' off kilter. Alright. Anyway, there we go. I am going to be talking about my frickin' Korn collection. I'm going to be talking about my favorite Korn CDs I got and my favorite Korn CDs I had before they got messed up by my kids, because my kids were freaking clumsy when they were little. So I'm going to talk about it from my least favorite to my favorite. And with that being said, maybe I should zoom in on myself. Yep, I guess I can't. Anyway, with that being said, let's freaking get into my least favorite Korn CD I have in my collection. Path to Totality. Now, yeah, I like the Squirrelic song. You know, let me move this a little bit closer. So I don't have to keep reaching. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Least favorite, Path to Totality. I do not like this one. I do like a couple of the Squirrelic songs on there, but outside of that, that's one I don't listen to too much in my collection because, you know, I feel like some of the songs are a little bit too hip-hoppy, too much of a lot of other things that really, they just, I don't know. Something's off about that CD. But yeah. Next up, but least favorites, golly. Freaking CD cases are blinding me. But of course I would be brilliant enough to do this outside in my own yard. And yeah, you see my neighbors' backyards and that, but yeah. But my next least favorite, even though I like a lot of their songs on the CD, I don't have it in my collection no more. It got messed up. You know, kids are clumsy when they're little, so yeah. So my next least favorite is Korn 3, Remember Who You Are. Now, I like that CD. I like the songs on it, but it's one I don't listen to too much when I listen to a lot of my Korn CDs, and the reason why is because, you know, really don't have that many good songs. I mean, I really don't have that many real popular songs outside of maybe, Let the Guilt Go. I do like the ending with Holding All These Lies. I love that song. Pretty good song. Holding all these lies I told you. But, yeah, I don't know. It's one I never listen to a lot. And like I said, I do like some of the songs, but I like some of the songs on the other CDs more. It's not a case of me hating the songs. It's a case of me just liking the songs on the other CDs more. So, yeah, that's why I got Remember Who You Are. Well, Korn 3, Remember Who You Are. On, you know, second to last one. Next up, I don't know. They said they were going to go back to their roots with this CD. With fur on it, but yeah. They said they were going to go back to their roots and that they were going to be old school Korn again with that CD. But the Paradigm Shift, I wasn't really too fond of the Paradigm Shift. There's not really too many songs I like on it now, yeah. A few years ago on a Facebook video, I did use the song from this, Mass Hysteria, when the coronavirus stuff started, because I thought it was Mass Hysteria at first. But then once it started getting, you know, really, you know, then I started getting more nervous about the freaking coronavirus, and I'm like, dude, yeah. Maybe you shouldn't take it so lightly. Next one, again, it's not the case of me not liking the CD. I just like the songs on some of the other CDs better. That is Century of Suffering. I love Black, Rotting in the Veins, and Black in the Soul. They're like my two favorite songs on that CD. But, you know, outside of that, not too many of the other songs are really songs I'm a big fan of. But I do like Rotten in Your Veins and Black in Your Soul because they're good songs. But, you know, like I said, some of these other Korn CDs I got here, I like the songs a little bit better. I wish I would have had my Korn shirt on for this video. Instead, I got an Attitude Era shirt on. Typical. Anyway, next up, of my least favorites, self-titled Korn CD. One thing I will say about Korn 3, Remember Who You Are, I did like the extra songs they put on it on the deluxe edition with People on the Stairs and a couple other songs they had on it. But I can't find that edition anywhere anymore, so yeah. I mean, look, I like a lot of the songs on this, but this CD is like a step below some of the other Korn CDs I really like that I got here in this pile. And really, I don't think it had many hit songs from it. It had freaking song 5, Hold On. But I like Bitch We Got a Problem. I like, you know, Innocent Bystander. I like, you know, a couple other songs on there. But, you know, in the end of the day, I don't really listen to that CD too much. You know, I also like the intro. Gives you kind of a Halloween vibe because it's like, kind of scary, like a freaking horror CD or something. So, what the heck is that in the background? I don't know. Big dots or something. I don't know. But yeah, self-titled Korn CD. I mean, outside of that, I do like the CD. Just one that I don't listen to as much. And like sometimes I'll listen to the CD on cardio day. But yeah. Next up is one I had that I don't have no more. Like I said, kids are clumsy when they're little. And you hear my neighbor screaming in the background, so yeah, neighbor kids across the street. But that's See You on the Other Side. Now look, Coming Undone's good, but you know what? They were playing it so much at one point on WEBN, I got so sick and tired of hearing that frickin' song. But it's also got some other good songs, like a ton of other good songs, Hypocrites, Twisted Transistor, you know, a lot of good songs on it. But that's one I don't listen to as much as I do some of the other Korn CDs I have in my collection. Alright, next up, pretty much we're getting to the ones I really, really like and I really, really love. I'm not going to say I really, really like or really, really love them, but I do like them. Next up, you know, when I first heard this, well, my friend Eric was telling me about how Life is Peachy is one of the best Korn CDs I've ever heard. And I gotta say, you know, when I first listened to the CD, because I just listened to that one recently, I forgot I had Life is Peachy, but I also forgot I had another one, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But, next up, Life is Peachy. You know, there's just something about that CD, you know, it's not one of my favorites. I've been listening to it a lot more. Like, first time I heard it, I didn't like it. Second time, I liked it a little bit more. Third time, I liked it. Fourth time, you know, I've listened to it a lot more now since I've had it. But, you know, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of it. I do like Adidas. I like the ending song because, like, I love those songs with Korn where they're like starting out mellow and then you just get John Davis getting high pitched and loud and freaking yelling and screaming into the mic and all that stuff. But yeah, Life is Peachy. Good CD, but I'm not a big fan. It does have Adidas, which if you don't know what Adidas stands for, it's All Day I Dream of Sex. That's a good song. Actually, I've had one before Life is Peachy that I was going to talk about, but oh well. We'll just flip-flop them. Next one, The Nothing, which is one of the latest CDs that Korn's done. I thought The Nothing was pretty good. Again, just not a lot of big hits from it. I don't know how many hits are from it. I think the one that Matthew McConaughey's in on here. What one is that called again? Oh, shit. What's the name of the song? I think it's song 6. Yeah. I don't know, the one with Matthew McConaughey. Y'all know which one it is if you've heard this CD. But you know, in the frickin' versions they put on YouTube, they took the Matthew McConaughey part out. But yeah, Matthew McConaughey talks a little bit in it and blah blah blah. Anyway. Alright. Now we're down to the nitty gritty. Talked about all the other Korn CDs, but the next favorite is Chutes and Ladders, the very first Korn album. Blind, Daddy, the frickin' the Ring Around the Rosie frickin' song. It's a frickin' awesome CD. And I listen to this one a lot. Ball Tongue Clown is on this as well. Faggot. Some of Korn's biggest songs are on that frickin' CD. And you know, now I kind of understand because, you know, when I first, you know, heard this CD, I first heard the song Daddy, you know, because I remember Dee Snider was on that metal show and he talked about how scary that song is. But, you know, I'm like, it don't seem, it's scary, but this, you know, that a frickin' father would do that to their own son. You hear about stepfathers and frickin' stepmothers doing that crap. It's worse when you hear an actual parent that's the actual parent of the kid doing that stuff to him. But I'm like, yeah, it's not that scary, but boy, and more I listen to that song, it is a creepy ass song. I mean, seriously. Creeped the hell out of me. But yeah, I really love Korn, Chutes and Ladders. Alright, next up is one that, alright, let's see, I talked about, oh yeah, next up, another one of my all-time favorites, Korn, Untouchable. Love this song, I love Hollow Life, I love, you know, frickin' Beat It Up Right. Of course I'm gonna love Beat It Up Right, and no, I'm not the pervert. You know, what's the name? I listen to this song all the frickin' time. Alone I Break is on here. I just love all the frickin' songs, pretty much every single song on this. Here to Stay, or no, yeah. Here to Stay's on the, yeah. Here to Stay, and a couple other songs I really like on there. I can't think of them right now. But, you know, I love Here to Stay. Love Beat It Up Right. Alone I Break. Thoughtless. Yeah, Thoughtless is on here. Yeah, a lot of good songs on this CD. The Shame. And I don't know what people think. Like I said, this is my personal enjoyment of the Korn CDs. Like, I do like the newer one. But I like the deluxe version of the newer CD that they came out with a couple years ago. I think they got another one coming soon, anytime now. But the deluxe edition of the newest one they did is better than the regular version. Because the regular version, I think it only had like 5 songs and then that was it. Then they added more songs, but it's pretty much redos of the same songs. But, yeah. Alright, next up. Yeah, I've gotten into most of all the ones I've liked. Next up. This one's going to be a bit controversial. But my third favorite Korn CD is, of course, Follow the Leader. You got frickin' Freak on the Leash is on this song. Golly, this is a cluster. Freak on the Leash. You got Hold On, or It's On. You got the Ice Cube song, Children of the Corn. You got the song they did with Limp Bizkit. And honestly, I gotta say, I just love the CD. I remember, because even before I got into listening to metal and all that, because I was a rap fan, but like when I was in high school, I'd get up super early and I'd watch MTV's Music Block in the morning because I had to go meet my girlfriend to walk with her, who's now my wife. And I'd get up early, I'd watch a little bit of MTV, and I'd see frickin' Freak on the Leash on there a lot. And I'd see Falling Away From Me on there a lot. And honestly, one of my favorite songs on this frickin' CD is, again, My Gift to You. It's like, you know, it's a slow, mellow song, then it gets real intense and that, and then it goes back to mellow. They were the kind of Korn songs I really frickin' think are underrated. Yeah, he's all calm, mellow, singing calm and mellow, then he just raises his tone and just frickin' goes off. And yeah, but yeah. And second favorite, Take a Look in the Mirror. I just got done listening to this right now. Here to Did My Time. It's a, you know, I find myself banging to this song, and I like this one a little bit better than Life is Peachy, honestly. Life is Peachy is a good CD, but like I said, there's something about it I just don't like as much as other people like about Life is Peachy, especially my friend Eric. I feel like there's a few songs that's a little too hip-hoppy. Same with frickin' the Skrillex and all that stuff, but yeah. But yeah, Take a Look in the Mirror is my second favorite Korn CD because it's just frickin' awesome. And you know, I think, you know, all the songs that are bangers, I could bang my head to them every frickin' day when like I said, I just got done listening to Take a Look in the Mirror too, so yeah. And last, but you know, of course not least, my all-time favorite, Korn, Issues. I love Falling Away From Me, but I love the song after Falling Away From Me even better than that, and that is Trash. My favorite Korn song. I love the song. It's a very good song. I love, you know, Somebody Someone. I love that song. I love, you know, Make Me Bad. I love, you know, I have all the frickin', pretty much almost all the songs on this. Same with the other two. But Follow the Leader and frickin' Take a Look in the Mirror. Those are my three favorites of all time. Well, I really love them. And I've been a big Korn fan for quite a long time now. Most of my adulthood I've been a big Korn fan. But even before I became a fan, I used to watch, you know, I used to enjoy listening to frickin' listening to Freak on the Leash, and I enjoyed listening to Flying Away From Me when MTV would play it on that music block. But yeah. So that's my opinions, my reviews on all my favorite Korn CDs, or of all the Korn CDs I have in my collection that I also have had in my collection. I also got the frickin' one of the greatest hits ones. I got the frickin' Korn Unplugged DVD, but I just want to talk about the CDs and talk about what's my favorites and what's my least favorites in this video. And like I said, you know, Korn Issues, I think probably the best Korn CD they've made. And honestly, I like Follow the Leader, I like Chutes and Ladders, I like, you know, all the other ones I talked about, but those are my favorites. Let me know what your personal favorite Korn CDs are, or if you're, you know, what your personal favorite other singers are. You know, but yeah, those are my personal favorites from my Korn collection. And like I said, if I had some of the newer ones, I'd have them out here too on that list. But I don't have them. And I gotta rebuy frickin' Korn 3, Remember Who You Are. I gotta buy a new version of frickin' See You on the Other Side. Also gotta get a new version of this. The CD ain't even in it, but I still had the case for whatever reason. But and that's what's been screwing up on me lately too, so yeah, anyway. But that'll do it. Tune in Wednesday for Shark Week. Also, I'm gonna put a question right here in this video. Y'all can comment or whatnot or nothing, or you can talk about it on the live stream. do you guys want me to continue doing the rewinds of my wrestling figure shows? If you do, because like the next one I set up was going to be Stone Cold and Goldberg. If y'all want to see that, let me know. If you're not interested in seeing it, I won't do it. I haven't done it yet because, you know, the frickin' Sting Hulk Hogan one didn't do too well. King of the Figures didn't do too well. I mean, I'm still going to do Halloween Figure Havoc before I go on break, but yeah. Frickin' flies. Anyway, like I said, do y'all want to see me do the Goldberg Stone Cold Steve Austin match? Would you rather see me do an old one I've already did on Facebook, or would you want me to do a new Stone Cold Goldberg match? Where it's like I build it up and, you know, like I do with all the other wrestling figure shows I do. Let me know in the comments on that. Like I said, let me know what your personal favorite Korn CDs are. And apparently I like most of these because I have them in my collection. And even the ones that got messed up, I like those too. But yeah, Path to Totality, I don't know, I just don't like that one too much. I like a couple of the Squirrel-like songs, but outside of that, it's just, I don't know. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And, you know, catch you guys later. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Follow my Facebook fan page, Mr. Horns 83 Show. Follow my Facebook business page, Trajan Toys, which I'll be posting up something probably Thursday on some new stuff I got for the longest yard sale for this Sunday. Catch you guys later. Peace out.